I qualified first with a last minute ditch. I joined a little bit late. So you see it's pretty field grid. There's fairly close lap times between me and the guy there in second place. I think I'm the only one running the Forza wing, so I'm trying to maximise my push out of turn 1 there and use as much curb as possible. I'm going to try and take a little bit of this curb generally most of the time, and then get back over, try and take a little bit of this curb. Just be careful, sometimes it can upset you a little bit. We're going to let him pass, lay on the outside of the bend. He's got the faster car, you can see how much punch he's got up the straight compared to me. I'm running my aero at 0, but it still didn't seem to help with the speed too much. But we've got it when it comes to the corner, so we're going to stick right in across this one, right in all 4 wheels, try and cut grass, right in all 4 wheels on that one, and then we're going to push it around this outside here. We know we've got the grip, so as long as it gives us the room place fair, we're going to go with it. He seems like a safe, fair driver. We're both pulling away from the pack here, and we're back into watching his speed again. So I'm going to tuck straight in behind him, try and absorb some of that wind for me. And then I'm going to cut in around the outside of him here. I'm going to hold the throttle late. He's going to run me wide a little bit, but he gives me enough room, but he lets me know that he's racing. So then I take the inside, I do the same. I give him the outside of the track. I don't mind. Let's go. Across the line, if this was the last lap, boom, that'd be his. 1 lap to him. So back into turn 1, I have to scrub a little bit of speed there because I'm probably a little bit too close to him, a little kiss of the bumpers. I'll try and maintain the speed, but he's having me before we even get to the bend. It's not too bad because we can soak up some of his slipstream on the way up the hill. We're just going to stay in situ with him as much as we can, try not to sort of scrub the tyres. I've got quite a lot of anti-roll in this car, so there is a lot of manoeuvrability, a lot of twitchiness I suppose. I'm going to cut the corner there, run a bit wide on that one. We've still got it nice and smooth. So we're going to punish him around the outside of this bend again. Well no, we're not. I've forced him up the inside this time. We opened up the door a bit, I could see he was going wide, so I thought I'd slip in there and just make use of that gap. Again, just applying the pressure and turning the screw, letting him know we're still here, we're still racing. This isn't easy. So again, I'm going to use that speed, I'm going to keep to that outside turn so I don't have to change the direction too much. I'm going to come round, drive around the outside of him here. Watch out for the wall, not much for him, little touch. Oh, just missed the wall. We're going to be pushing, second lap round. Whose would this be? Oh, just mine I'd say, 1-1. He's back in front for turn 1. I've got to scrub my speed because it takes a little bit of a braking line there. Runs me out wide, not too wide, that's fair. That's fair. You know, he's got to use all the road himself. I used an early shift there just to tuck in behind him. I don't want to be battling him up through the bends, I'd rather just get smooth and soak up the pressure. We know we can close him at the top of the hill. You know, when I was racing him, he was getting sort of 0.6, 0.7, maybe even up to 0.8 away up this straight. But I can close him back by the time we're halfway round and coming out the exit of the sort of carousel bend. All 4 wheels, 2 wheels. We're cutting them. Nice run there. We're going to just delicately feather the throttle a little bit round here, just so we don't give it too much and keep the momentum. It's all about keeping the momentum. So we've got the drive up the hill, we're going to make him work for it. He's got the slipstream here, so note how I do give him the outside of the track. I don't close him off to the grass. I am giving him some fair room. There's plenty of time left. This is lap 3 or 5. So he takes the inside, gives me an open door. Again, he runs me out. I just managed to keep on the curb. But I managed to hold that braking line, so I'm able to do the same sort of squeeze on him on that bend, which makes him get a little bit off the throttle. It means I should have pulled over a bit to capitalise on him not getting in the slipstream, but he has it. So again, I open up the outside door for him. I give him the space. I cut in, try and get the grass. I'm running a bit wide. I did have to scrub a bit too much speed there, and I paid for it now straight away. He's on me up the hill, but again, we don't mind. We can sacrifice that bend every time. We don't fight where you need to fight. Give way where you need to give way. You know, we're both running similar lap times here, but he's got different strengths to me, so I'm not hindering him. He's not really hindering me. You know, he's giving me the outside of the bend almost every time, but I'm selling him that idea. You know, I'm happy with the outside. So let's go. Let's close that gap. All four wheels. Oh, we're just a bit wide there. Use a bit of slide. Control it. Get out deep. So we're going to just try and get on the throttle nice and hard here, because we haven't got to worry about the closing distance, and get right on his bumper for the exit. Come on, we want that slipstream. Come on. Come on. Lap 4. Oh, look. So he's closed me out there. I gave him the outside line. He should have really left it open. He would have still pulled away from me, but he's showing me we're on lap 4 or 5 now, so we're coming near the end, and he wants me to back off a little bit and ease off. But no, I'm still here, mate. We're still going at it. I do the same as last time. I managed to just introduce myself to him on the outside of the bend before. Therefore, he can't really close the door on me on that, because I'm in the way. You know, and that's fair. If you're going to move on the inside, they should know you're there. So I pull in to try and get rid of some of that slipstream this time. I keep a tight line. I get on the throttle. I do suffer a slight penalty. I do actually let off the gas, and it comes up as a warning rather than a penalty. Somewhere along the line, he's actually suffered a 10 penalty, a 0.10 penalty. He's got the run up the hill here. So I'm already doing better than we were on the lap before. So we're going to get in this slipstream here, closing him down. Now what I need to do this time round is really make sure I have enough room to close him at the right time. There's no point in just closing him all the way now. So I'm just being a little bit easy. I was being a little bit conservative with the line, which is why I run it a little bit into the grass. So this is now where I want to close him. I want the pressure now. This is the end. This is for the last ditch attempt. So every single time I've sold him the outside of this bend, and this time he's going to defend me. I know he is. So I run his inside, little nudge, there's nothing wrong with that. But I've now sold him the inside line, so because of his defensive nature, he now has to scrub more speed to defend the inside line, which means that he's going to be sent late. He's not going to have the same hand in pulling it tight. So I pull it tight, I get the run down to the finish line, and boom, we pick up the win. But what a great race. Honestly, what a great race. Really did enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. That's a little snapshot of some racing wheel to wheel, and that's what it should be like at the front. It should be like that through the pack, but you know, we've got different people with different skill levels. So, but there you go. That's an example of great racing on Forza Motorsport. If you enjoyed this, check out my other content. I do tuning guides and show you how to create different metallic paint jobs like this chrome blue one you can see in front of you. And yeah, check out some of my other videos. I'm going to do a tuning guide on this Ginetta, and we'll release that. So I'll give you an example of where to start and how to adjust it. So yeah, come back, stick around for it. It'll be here hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, take care guys, see you soon.